Today, from Mexico City, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. It's the Mexico City Diablos.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field.
They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down. Burrow will throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, you know, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. And they go play action now. Burrow.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Ward. This is complete. Finds his man Hearns. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw. Ward. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. Moore over the middle, complete. That's Hoover.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll run with Hall.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Skirts by at the 15.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Off play action. Ward. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Ward.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Burrow steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
It'll give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On 2nd down, Minor. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. The kidder here, it's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. On 3rd down, Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Eddie Pinheiro on now.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall stiff-armed him. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Now Ward throwing on first down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Further on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking.
And now ball going to be intercepted yet again.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I suppose we'll go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive.
Moore. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
10 3-yard score after 1 here on EA Sports. They'll run with Hall.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
They'll look to run with Hall.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Moore. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Diablos go up by 2 touchdowns.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Play action. It's Burrow. And now here is another interception. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Ward throwing to start the drive. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Ward now. Back to the air on second down. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Ward firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Breece Hall, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Diablos continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And complete, Gresham.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Burrow. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Raiders on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Burrow looking to pass. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Ball again on second down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. Moore. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now Burrow loses the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Moore. There's Hall bringing in another one. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So we are at halftime here on Halloween as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD. And now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now. And I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Here's Ward to throw on second down. That one goes for 8 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Moore. He finds his man. Complete. That's Leonard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. To throw is Ward. Looking to throw on second down. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Back to throw. Ward, flush to his right. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hall want to give up the middle. He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Ward. And the ball is knocked out. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Now Ward from the gun on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Diablos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed?
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Now it's Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To the air again, Burrow. And that will be incomplete as well. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Moore. And he comes back with one complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Burrow on play action. And his throw here is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Again, it's Burrow. Going for a right side here, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try the left side. Minor. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Buying time, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Here we go on 4th down. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Straight ahead is Hall. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Back to throw. Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Ward off the play fake, airing it out for Hearns. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. So out come the Raiders. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he wisely will throw that one away. Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And Burrow going to throw again. Forced out to his left. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one complete to Gresham. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Second and 2, first down marker at the 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice. Obviously, you're training.